My dear student, today I want to do revision of the chapter complex number. This chapter is very important for the purpose of examination, and also it is very important for the purpose of competition. Now I want to discuss some important problems which was asked in the KVS examination, and also which are also from DAV CMC sample paper. My dear student, this problem is very important for multiple type of questions. 1 plus I by 1 minus I whole to the power n is equal to 1. The question is, how will you solve this type of problem? What is rule? Rule is you multiply the numerator and denominator from the conjugate of denominator and solve this type of problem. And this problem may be solved to convert a complex number in a standard form. The ways are same. Solving the ways of problem are also same. So now step is, we first choose the conjugate of the denominator. Denominator is 1 minus I, so we multiply it by 1 plus I divided by 1 plus I whole to the power n. And it is 1 square plus I square plus 2I divided by 1 minus I square whole to the power n is equal to 1. And it will be 1 square 1 plus I square minus 1 plus 2I 1 minus 1 whole to the power n is equal to 1. And after simplification, it is I to the power n is equal to 1. Now we convert 1 as a power of, we convert 1 as I to the power 4, because when base is same, base of both sides are same, then the power will be equal. So in this way we will apply this concept here, and here I to the power n is equal to I to the power 4. So the value of n is equal to 4. Therefore the least positive integral value of n is 4. Now second problem. If 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I to the power 2n is equal to 1, find the least positive integral value of n. Since 1 plus I by 1 minus I to the power 2n is equal to 1. And this problem is from CMC sample paper 2014 and 15. So now, by the same process, we multiply the complex number from the conjugate of the denominator. And it will be 1 minus 1, 2I, 1 minus 1 to the power 2n is equal to 1. It is 2I by 2 whole to the power 2n is equal to 1. And it is I to the power 2n is equal to 1. And I to the power 2n is equal to 1 can be written as I to the power 2n, I is equal to 4. So now this line is nothing but repetition of the above step. So you can leave this step. So 2n is equal to 4. N is equal to 4 by 2. So n is equal to 2. So required least positive integral value of n is equal to 2. My dear students, in this way we can solve this type of problem. Express z 3 plus 4I into 5 minus I in standard form. This is from DAV sample paper 15-16. Now, since z is equal to 3 plus 4I, 5 minus I, 3, 5 minus I plus 4I, 5 minus I, After multiplication we have 15 minus 3i plus 20i minus 4i square, and it is 15 plus 17i minus 4 minus 1, and it is 15 plus 4 plus 17i, and z is equal to 19 plus 17i. So now evaluate I is equal to the power 4n minus 3, n belongs to z, where 1 is equal to root over minus 1, where I is equal to root over minus, where I is equal to root over minus 1. Since I is equal to 4n minus 3, so here do some arrangement. What arrangement we do here? We write the power in the form of multiple of 4. Multiple of 4, so I to the power 4 is equal to 1. For the purpose, we write here I to the power 4n minus 3 is equal to I to the power 4n minus 4, I to the power 1. So by taking common I, 4 into n minus 1, I to the power 1. So it is 1 into I is equal to I. Now find additive inverse of 3 by root 2 plus I. Here z is equal to 3 by root 2 plus I. So now we multiply the numerator and denominator by the conjugate of the denominator, and it will be 3 into root 2 minus I, root 2 square plus root I square. So now it is 3 into root 2 minus I, and 2 minus minus 1. So now 3 root 2 minus 1, not I, minus 1. My dear students, 3 into root 2 minus I, 2 minus minus, the value of I square is minus 1. So it will be 3 into root 2 minus I. And now 3 into root 2 minus I by 3. So it is root 2 minus I. Find the multiplicative inverse of 2 minus 3i. And this question was asked in NCT 2010. Since multiplicative inverse of 2 minus 3i is 1 by 2 minus 3i, so now you convert it into a complex number in standard form. For the purpose, we multiply the numerator and denominator by 2 plus 3i, and we have 2 plus 3i, 2 square plus 3 square, 2 plus 3i, 4 plus 9, 2 by 13 plus I, 3 by 13. So required multiplicative inverse is 2 by 13 plus I into 3 by 13. Convert 1 plus 7i divided by 2 minus I whole square into standard form. So 1 plus 7i, and expand this denominator, it will be 4 plus I square minus 4i. So it will be 1 plus 7i, 4 minus 1 minus 4i. And it will be 1 plus 7i, 3 minus 4i. This is a two-step problem. You first convert the denominator and write it in this form. And now you again multiply this complex number by the conjugate of the denominator. 1 plus 7i, 3 minus 4i into 3 plus 4i into 3 plus 4i. 1 plus 7i into 3 plus 4i. 3 square minus 4i square. 3 plus 4i plus 21i plus 28i square. 9 plus 16. That is 3 minus 28 plus 25i by 25. This is minus 25 plus 25i by 25. And this is minus, after taking common, 1 minus I, 25 by 25. So it is minus 1 plus I. Now find the value of I to the power 4n plus 1 minus I to the power 4n minus 1 divided by 2. Now I 4 to the power n plus 1 minus I 4 to the power n minus 1. Can we return it in this way? We first you write in the term of multiple of 4, and then separate the another power of the I. Minus I 4 to the power n, I to the power minus 1. It is 1 plus I, minus 1 plus I to the power minus 1. So 1 minus 1 by I by 2. Now multiply 1 by 2, I minus 1 by I, it can be multiplied by I. So I minus I square. So 1 by 2 I, and I square, the value of I square is minus 1. So minus plus I. It is 2I, 1 by 2 into 2I. So the value of I to the power 4n plus 1 minus I 4n minus 1 by 2 is equal to I. This is important problem. You must solve this problem again and again so that you would be solve the problem in the examination. Now problem number 9. If a square plus 1 whole square divided by 2a minus I is equal to x plus I, then find the value of x square plus y square. We have x plus I, y is equal to a square plus 1, 2a minus I, and a square plus 1 whole square. X minus I, y is equal to a square plus 1 whole square, 2a plus I. This is nothing. But here you have to find the value of x square plus y square. So by taking help of this condition, you find the value of x minus iy also. So multiplying first and second, we get x plus iy, x minus iy. It is a square plus 1 whole square, 2a minus I, into a square plus 1 whole square, 2a plus I. It is a square plus 1 to the power 4, 4a square minus I square, a square plus 1 to the power 4, 4a square plus 1. So x square plus y square is equal to a square plus 1 to the power 4 divided by 4a square. Now I to the power 4, I to the power 5, I to the power 6, I to the power 7. Evaluate. We have I to the power 4, I to the power 5, I to the power 6, I to the power 7. Taking common I to the power 4, it is 1 plus I square plus I. That is 1 plus I minus 1 minus I, that is 0. Now problem number 8. Which term of the sequence 12 plus 8i, 10 plus 7i, 8 plus 6i and so on is real, purely imaginary? This problem was asked. This problem is from the DAV CMC sample paper 2014-15. So now what do we observe? We take the difference of two consecutive terms. We observe here that 10 plus 7i minus 12 plus 8i is minus 2 minus I. Also 8 plus 6i minus 10 plus 7i is minus 2 minus I. This shows that given sequence is an AP. General term a plus n minus 1 into d. 12 plus 8i plus n minus 1 minus 2 minus I. That is 12 minus 2n plus 2 plus 8 minus n plus 1 into I. That is 12 plus 2 minus 2n, 8n minus ni plus I. It is 14 minus 2n plus 9i minus ni. And it is 14 minus 2n, and take common I, it is 9 minus n. Let nth term of the given sequence be real. It will be real if n minus 9 minus n is equal to 0. That is n is equal to 9. Let nth term of the given sequence be purely imaginary. Then 14 minus 2n is equal to 0, so n is equal to 7. So in this way we can solve this problem. This problem is also very, very important. You must solve it frequently. Now problem number 12. If z is a complex number such that mod z plus 1 whole square is equal to mod z square, then find real part of z. This problem is from the DAV CMC sample paper 2015-16. Now my dear student, we have a very, very important formula. Z is equal to x plus iy. So mod z is equal to mod x plus iy. Mod z is equal to x plus iy. And mod z is what? Is equal to also root x square plus y square. Distance of a complex number from origin. This is the mod. So now z is equal to x plus iy, तो x plus 1 plus iy whole square is equal to mod z square. That is nothing but root over of x plus 1 whole square plus y square. Root over x square plus y square whole square. And after solving, we have x square to x plus 1 y square, x square plus y square. That is 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. That is 2x is equal to minus 1. X is equal to minus half. So real part of z is equal to minus half. Now see problem number 10. Express the complex number z is equal to 1 minus I by 1 plus I minus 1 plus I by 1 minus I in standard form. And it is from also DAV sample paper 2017-18. 1 minus I by 1 plus I, 1 plus I by 1 minus I. So you take LCM, it will be 1 minus I square. And it will be 1 minus I whole square, 1 plus I whole square. That is 1 square plus I square minus 2I. Minus 1 plus I square plus 2I. That is 1 minus I square. So 1 minus 1 minus 2I. After taking common minus here, 1 minus 1 plus 2I. 1 minus minus 1. So minus 2I minus 2I by 2. That is minus 4I by 2. That is minus 2I. Now problem number 14, find the argument of 1 plus I by 1 minus I. And its problem was asked in the KVS 2009. 1 plus I, 1 minus I, convert it into a complex number by multiplying the conjugate of the denominator. So it will be, after simplifying 2I by 2, that is I. So it is in the form of 0, I is equal to 0 plus I. So amplitude theta is equal to tan inverse y by x, where y is the imaginary part and x is the real part. This is very, very important formula. Some problem, solve this problem by another method. So it is shortcut method. Now you theta is equal to tan inverse y by x. So tan inverse, the value of y is 1 and x is 0, real part. Tan inverse 10 pi by 2. Tan inverse infinity, that is 10 pi by 2. The value of 10 pi by 2 is equal to infinity. So it is pi by 2. So argument is equal to pi by 2. Now write the argument of 1 plus I. So z is equal to, let z is equal to 1 plus I, and there are 4 options here. Tan theta is equal to y by x. Theta is equal to tan inverse y by x. Tan inverse and y by x is what? 1 by 1. Y by x is 1 by 1. And tan inverse 1. And the value of 1 in term of 10 is 10 pi by 4. So it is tan inverse tan theta is equal to pi by 4. So argument of z is equal to pi by 4. So my dear student, in this way, we have tried my best to solve different types of problem for the purpose of MCQ, and we have solved some problems of argument and amplitude also. So I hope it will be beneficial for you. You must solve this problem frequently in your copy. Then only you can solve this problem, and you would be able to solve the problem in the examination. प्रिय विद्यार्थियों, मैंने ट्रिग्नोमेट्री पर 2 वीडियोज आपको भेजा। आशा आप दोनों वीडियो देखे होंगे। मैं अभी प्लान कर रहा हूँ इम्पोर्टेंट प्रॉब्लम और CBSE सैम्पल पेपर में जो प्रॉब्लम दिया हुआ है, कुछ प्रॉब्लम रियली वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग एंड न्यू. सो आई होप you must solve this problem frequently. Thank you very